Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of One Piece, which is on episode 965. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty tight-knit, and Toei did a nice job with the backstory of Orochi, not to mention that ending right there. Although, I wish it could have been a little bit more better in detail, but I'll take what I can get, you know? So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We get to know Kurozomi Orochi's backstory, you know, and we get to know what the heck he went through and what he got through, what he had to do to get where he was in the past of Kozuki Oden himself. We get to see that Sukiyaki Kozuki is sick right now, and he wants Orochi to take over for the temporary time being until Oden comes back, you know. Not to mention, as the episode continues on, we get to see Orochi Kurozomi actually being targeted by some people who deems the Kurozomi family criminals, you know, after what they've done. And we see to it that Kurozomi Orochi ends up meeting with someone who actually is affiliated with his family members or his grandfather, and we get to know that this woman actually has the ability of a copy flute, you know, similar to what we know of our friend Bon Clay or Mr. Number 2, who has that same ability. And we get to know that this woman talks to Orochi about the family, you know, about who's gonna achieve Shogun whatsoever, and that Kurozomi's freaking grandfather did something bad, you know, which she considers not bad at all because she poisoned the other daimos, which is the Shimotsu clan, Uzuki clan, Amatsuki clan, and Fugetsu clan, you know, etc. And we have to it because, like, after Kurozomi's Orochi's grandfather's crimes were revealed, he was forced to commit seppuku for those crimes because he poisoned or killed the other leaders, you know? Which is really nasty, etc., which I can understand. But freaking stupid Higurashi, or whatever that woman is, apparently tells Orochi, I can make you Shogun, and I could give you a great power if you could, like, if you listen to what I have to say. And we have to it after Orochi hearing a lot of news here and there about his family whatsoever, he decides to obey and do whatever he can to become a shogun, you know, because that's what he wants to do. And we get to know that this woman whatsoever, like I said, ends up telling Orochi, you need to save up a lot of money, and if you could do that, I could promise you need to use this money in order to get someone who can back you up whatsoever, you know, etc., etc., etc. But when we see Orochi's backstory, where he ends up having to work for someone and steal money, you know, he ends up having to steal money from Yasui, and then get money from Oden, and get money from Sukiyaki. But unfortunately, that's not becoming the case. We get to see that Higurashi, or whatever that old woman is that's helping Kurozomi Orochi whatsoever, ends up actually making the disguise of Oden himself and tells his father to, like, take care of Orochi, which is actually that old lady with the copy flute in disguise in order to, like, impersonate Oden, you know? And as the episode continues on, we have to it that Sukiyaki ends up getting sick and asks Orochi to take over, you know? And unfortunately, what the others don't know is that Sukiyaki is actually the disguise of Higurashi, or, like, that stupid, like, old lady whatsoever. Sorry, I don't remember her name correctly since she's not much of a big spotlight to me, and I don't even give a about her anyway. But all I know is like, throughout Kurozomi's backstory, and since Oden is gone, the real Kozuki Oden is gone, we get to see that that Orochi will soon come into power eventually. As for Kozuki Oden, we have to it that he's on his fourth year of voyaging, you know? Like, traveling around the world, which he really seems to enjoy a lot. Eventually, the Whitebeard Pirates realizes that the fish is acting really crazy along with the animals on that certain island. And we see to it that the Raja Pirates are actually on that same island, and they end up seeing, like, someone going after the Raja Pirates, you know? And we see to it that Kozuki Oden is actually the first one to try to go clash against them at all. But we have to it that some subordinates tried to stop him, but unfortunately they were no match against Oden's power. And we see to it that Rayleigh and another Raja Pirate member was about to stop him, but Roger's like, hey, let me handle this guy. And he effortlessly just pushes Odin away with the slash of his sword, you know? And by that time, we get to see Whitebeard jumping from tree to tree and getting ready to clash against Whitebeard is about to clash against Roger. And we see to it that Whitebeard and Roger clash against each other, but the weapons are not touching at all. Which I go, oh my gosh, dude. Although that clash was pretty nice and all, I wish it could have been a little bit more detailed and better. I know what I'm doing is nitpicking here and there, but it is what it is. That's how I am, you know? Sometimes I know there are some things that Toei could have done better, but I'll take what I can get, you know? Anyways, I thought this was a nice episode, seeing Roger and Whitebeard clash against each other, and we get to know about Kurozomi Orochi, you know? Yeah. Looking forward to the next episode, and we're getting very closer to the end. That much I can tell you, but it's going to be a great blast, and I hope Toei still could do a good job, you know? So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.